Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Jitters in Augustown after news that dog paw ordered released. There were jitters yesterday in Augustown and surrounding communities following a court appeal order that alleged gang leader Christopher Dogpaw Linton be set free after serving more than 7 years in prison for illegal possession of firearm and shooting with intent charges. Linton and his co-accused, Michael Allen, were convicted in 2013 for shooting at two members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force who had been traveling in a service vehicle along Tavern Drive, St. Andrew in April of 2010. Both men were sentenced to 15 years in prison for opening fire on the police and another 15 years for illegal possession of firearm. The sentences were ordered to run concurrently. Yesterday, however, the Court of Appeal ruled that the evidence in the case where identification was concerned was unreliable, and appeal was allowed, the conviction squashed, the sentence set aside, and a verdict of acquittal entered for both men. With news that Linton should be back on the streets again by today, Vanessa Phillips, councillor of the Papine Division, which includes Augustown and surrounding areas, appealed to Linton to steer clear of any activities that would be considered wrongdoing. I can only impress upon him, having been away for so long, not to return to a place that caused him, in the very first place, to be named and subsequently arrested, and not to engage in any gang-related activities that would put him, citizens, and the police at loggerheads. I would urge him to try as best as is possible to stay out of trouble. We too, as councillors, have to respect the system of justice. When that system speaks, we must accordingly say thanks to the court and encourage persons returning to the community to, as best as possible, conform, avoid confrontation, negativity and violence, she added. She said that once she comes across Linton within the division, she would deliver to him personally a message of encouragement. Tavern is where he really hails from. As councillor of the Papine Division, I am sure that once Linton is in this space, I may very well encounter him. If I do, I would definitely express to him my expectations and give encouragement that he uses the opportunity to just reorganize himself into a citizen that the police won't need to be chasing and where people won't need to be speculating as to whether or not he is back to cause mayhem, but that people can feel comfortable that they have nothing to fear from him, his presence or his influence, she added. Stephanie Lindsay, Superintendent of Police in charge of the Corporate Communications Unit, said yesterday that the police, like all Jamaica, has only just heard of the court appeals decision, but said no formal discussions had taken place regarding Linton's return to the streets. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.